doing you wrong, doing you wrong.
Death of the Family starts with ominous warnings of impending doom that could make even Shakespeare shudder. Heavy rain has caused the Gotham River to run backwards, and a two-headed tiger has been born at the zoo. Detective Harvey Bullock talks with Commissioner Gordon about how the first things the paper will say is they should have seen it coming. He, of course, refers to the next big crime wave of Gotham, whatever it may be. As it turns out, there's only one man, if he can even be called that, whose return can be marked by such unnatural acts. The Joker. Being absent from the DC Universe after having his face removed in Detective Comics #1, Joker has come back to Gotham to unleash a new wave of terror, specifically on Batman and his Bat family. Joker believes that Batman has been weakened by his associates, and he wants to return Batman to a time when it was just him and the Clown Prince of Crime, even if it means killing every last one of them. Scott Snyder, already gaining the trust of Bat fans everywhere with the Black Mirror and Court of Owls storylines, tackles this Joker story not only to define what role he will play in the New 52, but what relationship truly exists between this jester and his once and future Bat King. Needless to say, any story involving the Joker must be handled with extreme care, making sure he is portrayed as a psychopathic clown with killer humor, only failing because of his love for the game of bat and mouse. Yeah, I can make bad puns, sue me. So did Snyder do it? Did he introduce Joker in a truly memorable way that will leave scars that can't help but be picked at? Did he manage to make one of the great villains of comics, nay, literature, more terrifying than he already was? And perhaps, most importantly, did he do it in a way that will surprise readers, yet still make so much sense that it's almost funny? Short answer, yes. Yes, he did. Throughout the event, Joker shows that he's returned to Gotham in truly grandiose ways. He restages his first crimes, but with interesting, inverted twists, such as promising to kill the mayor at midnight, but instead killing every single police officer assigned to protect him. He also turns Arkham into a royal castle, honoring Batman and how everyone inside those walls affects Batman and what roles they serve in his royal court. But his biggest hit comes early in the story, when he kidnaps the most stalwart and greatest member of the Bat family. Yes, Batmite. Because of this, an uncomfortable question is then raised over the heads of the Bat family. Does Joker know who Batman is, and by association, everyone else? Their fears are only confounded when Bruce reveals a shocking event that even he can't explain, but it's enough to make the Bats question their faith in Bruce's decisions. When Batman finally finds Joker in Arkham, he watches his family being systematically taken down by the Clown. All the result of rushing head-on into separate confrontations with Joker instead of heeding Bruce's advice to stay away. It all comes to a head in issue 17 as Joker's final plan is revealed. Truthfully, it takes a little while to understand how great this comic is. Being able to effectively wrap up a highly hyped story and also serving as a thesis for the dichotomy between these two, yet creating a new element for it that will truly change all of their future encounters. I'm actually a little sad to see a conclusion this well done, because now I know that no one will want to touch Joker for fear of ruining what made him great this time around. I guess this is the problem with all great Joker stories if you think about it. But if the result is that no one deals with Joker unless they know they have a great story to tell, I will gladly accept that price. But a comic is only half complete without the artwork, and Snyder's story would be half complete as well if it wasn't for Greg Capullo's art. His Joker is one of the most terrifying incarnations he will likely ever have, due in large part to his detached face. I mean, look at this cover to Batman #15. That's just awesome and scary at the same time. The scenery in this story, from GCPD to Arkham to the point of their final confrontation, is filled with haunting images. It's clear these artists know what they're doing, and I can't wait to see what they have for us next. As for the tie-ins, they only exist to help Joker extol some more verbose statements to the Bat family about how each one of them is letting Batman down. So you can still follow the story even if you don't read those. Still, some are better than others. Clearly, the best ones are Batman and Robin and Batgirl, with special mention to Batgirl because Gail Simone really knows what she's doing with that character. Red Hood and Teen Titans don't spend nearly enough time on Tim Drake or on Jason Todd, so you can probably skip them. Especially when Jason Todd's story was already revealed in Red Hood Annual #1. Nightwing is okay, if only because Dick Grayson has always been one of the great characters of the DC Universe. Catwoman is laughable, and Suicide Squad affects the overall story so little it only exacerbates the fact that the backup in issue 13 did a much better job with Harley Quinn in only 6 pages. There's really nothing else left to say here other than you should definitely check this out. As for me, I'm going to read it again. You can go. These weirdos.